I don't think y'all fucking ready. I don't think y'all fucking ready. What the fuck is up, everybody? It's your boy The Goods, and we are here for episode number 1 of Ace Attorney 2, whatever the fuck it's called. We're about to find out. Ace Attorney, Justice for All, baby. We'll turn this music down a little bit because holy fuck, it's loud. Alright, here for season 6, the sequel season, baby. Oh yeah, woo! Alright, get the fuck into it. Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Start with episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Now, I've never played this one all the way through. I watched the anime, I've never played it all the way through. So let's get the fuck into it. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Yo, bro, straight chillin'. Look at my boy. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up.
Good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
Oh, shit. A few minutes later, in the same place. Ouch, my head, it's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there?
Good morning!
Ugh. Good morning.
What's wrong? You don't look well! People aren't their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sorta hurts.
Roger that!
Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong?
What are you talking about? I'm the one who's in trouble!
What?
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Life in my hands?
You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty!
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever!
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes.
So, this might sound...
Oh, so this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes, I'm...
Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank?
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
I might have fucked myself because that voice is very similar to Max Payne. And I think he's the attorney. The prosecution. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get this feeling that this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m. in the court. Yeah, I fucked myself. I'll have to make them really distinguished.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
Yes. Guess I should say yes for now.
Are you ready, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. But wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of...
The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman?
It wasn't me. And besides, Justin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay, and who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Yo, it's my boy. It's my boy Dick.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
You don't look very well, Detective.
Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's a wonderful guy, sir, and I'll never forget what he's done for me.
Alright, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The lantern beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything's in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head all right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like that? Like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record.
Court record?
Yep, info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab.
Oh shit. God, the fucking, like, buttons to do things are obnoxious. It's like enter to move on instead of space, and then it's like the actual arrow keys instead of WASD. Cell phone, autopsy report, glasses. I climbed for the one. Five is back, or what is that, backspace? Again, obnoxious ass fucking numbers. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you?
It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record, see what I can find. What was it again? Tab?
All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and he held onto them as he fell.
Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, sir, I swear.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Yeah, we gotta cross-examine our boy Dick Gumshoe?
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's not hard to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of writing, Your Honor. A picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is...
Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
I'm photo too. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain this dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get the witness's face.
Get their faces and do what?
Guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. He does look like he does sort of look like a scatterbrain.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. So, here's what I want to see. First of all, if I tab presents, I can present profiles. Alright, hold on. You know me. You know I like to save and shit. I want to tab present our profiles. Maggie Bird. Her name's spelled wrong.
What is this?
What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! The judge's voice used to be my favorite, and now it's hard to conjure because I haven't done it in so long. Detective Gumshoe!
You talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Well, where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a Y.
This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh!
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
Objection! What? But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
May I remind you, it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. A new fucking testimony. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to ask me what she should get for him.
Oh, those two sound like they were very close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Dustin and Maggie sitting in a tree. Kissing. You want to tell me what the fuck that present was? You know a lot about the defendants. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even when she was going to give us a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witnesses.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. I want to know what it is. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question's a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, huh? I'm gonna press further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Now, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Objection! Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think the glove is relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant. Why should you get him a special glove? I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it's relevant. The glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is it, Mr. Wright, I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well, if you're that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's rather yellow, isn't it?
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it?
Yup, that's right. And what other reason?
I think this court has heard enough. It's clear the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. God damn, this is like his third line of testimony. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm the victim wrote his name with his right hand.
Yes, that's a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. So here's the question, though. If I go here... Okay, I can't... But will I just know that that's custom made, though, is the thing. Let me save real quick. Let me save the game. And let me see what happens if I just present it. Alright, hold on. Can I options? Can I not, like, change the, like, keybinds and shit? It might have to do with the title screen. Alright, tab, present. Okay, that works. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Yeah, see, in the first game, we didn't have to deal with this shit, but in the second and third game, this is what's going to get you, right? There's two things that are going to get you. Okay, number one is being able to present people and details that you didn't think were relevant. And then number two, kind of ties into that, right? But the more was about, like, the person, right? Because, like, her name, you wouldn't even thought of that shit. You're going to have to look at the pictures. You have to look at the pictures and make determinations about, like, left, right, and, like, orientation and details and shit. The pictures start actually coming into play. For the longest time, I was convinced that the pictures were just, like, stylized, like, depictions of what the things were. And at this point in the second and third game, they start actually having relevancy, and it drives me nuts. Because I'm never thinking about that, ever. This glove's made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed?
Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
No.
So, detective, which hand did the victim used to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... wait a sec.
Don't forget the victim was left-handed.
Don't check.
Overruled! Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible!
Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you've proven her to be innocent.
No! Yeah, right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems that we've reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
And me, Your Honor. Ah, well, thank you, sir.
See, you are complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds that...
Objection! No, not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution's not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? You can't just do that.
And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we'll hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to find out what I can find out. I'll just see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess. Everyone grab your tennis shoes and your lunchbox. No pushing, no shoving.
Alright. September 8th, 11:43 a.m.
Amnesia! I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Why
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No, I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, and I try to tackle everyone else's problems.
Well, my head's one problem. You won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you could fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Yeah, well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card.
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, okay? But please give it back, okay?
Okay, there's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case.
This case?
Yeah, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up then and tell me, that might be very important.
Okay, roger.
What the fuck is she talking about?
It was on the day of the crime just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Oh, that's where he got the name.
We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday. I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with a murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up. Who's that? Oh, you're here all along.
Oh, you were here all along. You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check the courtroom, everyone had already left.
Yeah, her voice also escapes me like crazy.
I'm Maya Faye.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's gonna be bad. Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too?
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. The heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
I'm trying to get a list, bro. From doing Maggie. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a place like this?
Don't look at me.
Where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were the phone that Maggie... These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is not over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, whoops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick.
Wish us luck. Guess I have all these pieces now. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is put it all together. I'm not gonna lose, I can't.
Come on, Nick. better get a move on.
Yeah. Alright.
Court is back in session, man. Let me go ahead and save and end the episode though, because we're getting to be about that point. Yeah. So I'll tell you what, in the next episode, we'll continue with the trial, but for now, we get the fuck up out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.